Hey everyone, giving a gift seems pretty straightforward, right? But in Japanese, how you talk about it is a whole different ballgame. It all comes down to perspective. Today, we're going to break this down, piece by piece, so it finally makes perfect sense. Ready to dive in?
So let's put ourselves in that situation. Imagine you've got the perfect gift for your friend. How do you actually say, hey, I'm giving this to you in Japanese? Well, it's not as simple as one word. It's all about choosing the right verb, and that choice completely depends on your point of view. All right, first up, the main verb for giving something. It's agemasu. This is your go-to verb when you are the one doing the giving. Let's say it a few times to lock it in. Agemasu, agemasu, agemasu. Perfect. This is all about your perspective as the giver.
Okay, let's quickly run through the basics. If you're giving something now, it's agemasu. If you're not giving it, that's agemasen. Simple enough, right? Now, if you gave it in the past, you'll say agemashita. And if you didn't give it, it's agemasen deshita. These four are going to be our main building blocks.
Now, you can't have giving without receiving, right? It's two sides of the same coin. And for receiving, the magic word is moraimasu. Let's get it in our heads. Moraimasu, moraimasu, moraimasu. This is the verb you're going to use when you're on the receiving end of things. Okay, just memorizing verbs is kind of boring, isn't it? To really get how this stuff works, we need to see it in action. So let's tell a story. A story about someone who is, well, let's just say they're extremely generous.
And here is our main character. Let's all meet Suzuki-san, the millionaire. This guy absolutely loves giving gifts, and by following him around, we're going to see exactly how all this grammar plays out in the real world. Okay, first things first. We're going to put ourselves in Suzuki-san's shoes. We're looking at the world through his eyes. That means we're going to be using agemasu, our verb to give, because for now, he's the star of our story. So, how do we build these sentences? We're going to do it like we're playing with Legos, one block at a time. Japanese sentence structure can feel a little backwards compared to English, but if we build it up this way, it's actually super simple. We'll start with the most basic part and add on from there. Step 1, the main action. Give a book. In Japanese, that's hon o agemasu. Hon is book, and see that little o particle? That's what tells us the book is the thing being given. It marks the object of the action. Easy enough, right? Okay, step 2. Let's add when this is happening. Let's say it's tomorrow. We just pop the word for tomorrow, ashita, right at the front. Ashita hon o agemasu. See? We're just adding another block to our sentence. Step 3. Who's getting this book? Let's say it's for Tanaka-san. To show he's the recipient, we use the particle ni. So it becomes Tanaka-san ni hon o agemasu. We're just slotting in the pieces, one by one.
And now for the grand finale, the full sentence. We need our giver, right? So we add Suzuki-san at the beginning, using wa to mark him as the main topic. And let's make it a Japanese book, so that's Nihon no hon. Put it all together, and what do we get? Suzuki-san wa ashita Tanaka-san ni Nihon no hon o agemasu. Boom! A perfect, complete sentence.
Oh, but our millionaire wasn't done. He was on a roll. Yesterday, he gave a delicious cake to Mary. Notice the verb ending? Agemashita. That shita tells us it's in the past. And the day before that, he gave an expensive watch to his friend. Same thing. Agemashita. What a generous guy.
Okay, so we've spent all this time in Suzuki-san's head. We know his story. But what about everyone else? What about Tanaka-san and Mary and his friend? What does this whole thing look like from their point of view?
All right, time to flip the camera around. We're going to tell the exact same stories, but this time we're changing our main verb. We're switching over to moraimasu, to receive. The events are identical, but the star of the show is about to change. Let's go back to that book. From Tanaka-san's perspective, he's the main character now. So he gets the wa particle, Tanaka-san wa. Since he's receiving, our verb changes to moraimasu. But here, and this is super important, the particle ni does something different. It now means he received the book from Suzuki-san. The same little particle changes its job because we changed the verb and the perspective. How cool is that? And what about Mary and her cake? Same deal. Now she is the subject. Mary-san wa. The event was yesterday, so our verb is the past tense, moraimashita. She received a yummy cake from Suzuki-san. It's the exact same event, we've just chosen a different hero for our sentence. Last one, the friend with the expensive watch. I bet you can see the pattern now, can't you? The friend is the subject, so tomodachi wa. He received the watch, moraimashita, from Suzuki-san. Same gift, same people, just a different camera angle.
Okay, now this is where it all clicks. Look at this, side by side. On the left, Suzuki-san is the hero, marked with wa, so we use agemasu, to give. On the right, Tanaka-san is the hero, marked with wa, so we use moraimasu, to receive. It is the exact same event. The only thing that changes is who you decide is the main character of your sentence. That's the whole secret right there. That's the big aha moment. So let's recap the key players here. Think of them like road signs. Wa is the big sign that says, hey, this is our main character. O points directly to the object, the gift itself. And ni, well, ni is like a Swiss Army knife. With agemasu, it points to the person getting the gift. But with morimasu, it points from the person who gave it. You get these three particles down, and you've basically cracked the code.
And there you have it, the two sides to every story, the two perspectives for every gift. It's all about who you put in the spotlight. So now you know how to do it. Think about a gift you've either given or received recently. How would you talk about it? Which perspective would you choose first? Thanks so much for joining this explainer.